Hey guys, I got all ready for you today. I need to show you something. I've been asked this question so many times, and so I thought since I'm in the process of doing it right now, it would be easier to show you than to explain it. So here's the question that I get asked. When I teach prep work, I always teach to clean your piece first before you sand. And I've had several people ask me, well, what's the point? Why would you clean it if you're just gonna sand it and then you have to wipe it down again? So I have the perfect dresser, the perfect example of why you would wanna clean it or use other products before you sand, sitting right here with me. So let me flip this camera around and show you why it's important to do that, all right? Okay. All right, so this is the dresser I'm working on. This is a very old dresser, and it's going to be really beautiful. This is what it looks like, scrubbed down with TSP and crud cutter and a scrubby brush, okay? So before I cleaned it, I decided that I was just gonna sand it because I thought, I don't have time, I'm just gonna hurry and get the finish off, and then I can get it stained or wash it and do what I wanna do with it. And I very quickly realized that that sucks because the finish, a lot of time on these older pieces, is very thick and it will gum up your sander, all right? So I grabbed some pieces of sandpaper, I set them right over here, and I wanna show you up close what it does. So yes, you can sand it, but two things. You're gonna run through sandpaper like crazy. Sandpaper isn't cheap, all right? So for a container of sandpaper about like this, it's like 23 bucks, all right? This was brand new, and I've already gone through, I don't know, I'll show you. I've got sandpaper all over my she shed here, okay? So here's the problem. If you decide to sand your piece without cleaning, do you see this? This gum up stuff, all right? This is what comes off of your dresser tops or drawers on old pieces if you do not clean them first and you just decide to sand them. So the problem with this is you're gonna blow through sandpaper because the sandpaper is gonna stop working. You can see it's not even anymore. Like this part is raised up, and so the sandpaper isn't going to be hitting the dresser directly the way that it should. Another problem with this is going to leave really harsh swirl marks on your piece, which can be really, really frustrating, and it can ruin your piece. See that? Isn't that gross? Ew, icky. All right, so you're gonna blow through sandpaper, it's gonna leave harsh swirl marks. And then the other bad thing is if you have a deep grain, a deep open grain in your piece, and you're sanding this crap, you're gonna sand it into your wood grain. It could cause like bleed through issues or adhesion issues, things like that, all right? So it's just very common in older pieces like this. So you can clean it really well, and if that's working out for you, then go ahead and sand. If not, then you're gonna need to use denatured alcohol. So denatured alcohol is a product that's great to get like the alligator crackle off, but it will also remove those old shellac finishes on those old dressers. So that's a product you can use. And then once that's done, clean it really well and then sand it. You're gonna use a lot less sandpaper. So to get these results of these drawers right here, these are all sanded down all the way around, down to raw wood, and my nails are gross because I was scrubbing the dresser like crazy. Anyway, I went through, I don't know, 12 pieces of sandpaper, which is a little bit ridiculous for just sanding an old oak dresser. Now the grain is gorgeous and it's going to be amazing, but I still had to clean them after and then fine sand it so they're nice and smooth. All right, so that is my tip of the day. That is why you want to clean before you sand, and it will save you a lot of headache and a lot of heartache. And the last thing I'll leave you with is I am doing a beginner's class, basics, back to basics, basically painting 101. But it's like a mega class. So it has everything you need to know from your prep work, using chalk type paints, enamel paints. I'm gonna teach you how to blend with like a wet technique and a dry technique. Teach you how to add texture with Saltwash, how to apply transfers, decoupage, all the basic stuff that I wish I would have had a course for and that I would have learned instead of having to learn from trial and error. So it's going to save you a lot of time and a lot of money and a lot of heartache. So this is the kind of stuff that I'm going to teach you. The stuff that you're going to take a lot of time to research and find out for yourselves. It's going to be all in one class, 12-week course online, and it's $149. So typically my classes are like $65, but this is like a mega course. So if you want to learn more about furniture painting, or if you have friends that want to learn more, if this is something you love and you want to start a business, then these are things you want to know. I'm also going to teach you how to photograph furniture and stage furniture, how to edit furniture pictures. So yeah, from start to finish. Anyways, I hope that's helpful for you guys. It's about sandpaper and cleaning your piece. If you missed the first part, go back and watch it. Anyways, I hope you have a great day. I'm going to finish sanding this piece and hopefully we'll show you some awesome stuff later. Okay, have a good day. See you guys.